If you were a pill, I'd take a handful at my will and I'd knock you back with something sweet and strong. Plenty of times you wake up in February makeup, and like the moon in the morning sky, you're gone. Welcome to Nerds Gone Rogue, episode 131.
Good job, Matt.
Thank you. My name is Matthew Keel. I'm at Infinite_Rewind on every social media platform I choose to accept. I'm here with my bros. I am very tired. I just woke up. That's why we're getting started late. Corey, say hi.
Hi.
How are you, sir?
I don't know. What do you want me to say next?
That's fine.
Are you good? Bad? Ugly?
No, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm working on the website here because I decided to procrastinate yesterday and, play games and stuff instead. So
happens to the best of us. You can find him at Korean HD 86 almost everywhere. Okay, he's changed it now. It's just I don't know anymore.
It's 713 now.
Korean HD 713. Okay, so yeah. I just have to remember Riley's birthday and okay, great. So Korean HD 713 everywhere.
It rhymes. If that helps you.
Does.
For some reason, all I started thinking about, I kind of wish Nate Dogg was singing that. Corey in HD 7. I think he could do it. It makes more sense in my head.
I'm not going to lie. You don't sound like Nate Dogg.
I don't. I can't do it. Moose, how are you, sir?
Doing good, man. Doing real good today.
You can find him at Sven everywhere. At least he kept it simple for me.
It must be nice to, have your name available to you. Okay, instead of someone on Twitter, who hasn't tweeted in 3.5 years, still has, that. So.
Well, I mean,
never know.
His last tweet was about him streaming Call of Duty Ghosts. So
that hot Call of Duty Ghosts.
Everybody tweet at the fake Corey in HD and tell him to let me have his name.
I don't think we need to do that. We don't.
No, we need to do that.
I don't. Think
chop.
Need to do that. I mean,
good. I could be hostile if you want.
Yeah, Moose, get him. Get him, Moose.
Moose, how are you, sir? You good? How are you, sir? You good?
Oh yeah,
cool. You have a good weekend?
It was a really good weekend, man. Okay. I lost 8 pounds this week on my freight train movement to lose weight. It's going well. No beer till birthday. Woo! It's going to be awesome.
Best of luck.
Can't wait. So
I'm going to get so drunk on my birthday.
Here's the thing. I am going to the largest beer garden in the world for my birthday. So no beer until I get there. There's over 350 beers on tap. I'm not going to drink all of them. I'm just going to drink some of them.
He's going to get there. He's going to drink one and just fall asleep.
Probably, dude. I'll drink one and I'll drink like a 4.5 and be drunk like the rest of the day and not drink anything else. But
where did he get a lampshade? Why does he have it on his head?
Exactly. That's exactly what my wife's going to say. But the weekend was good. Didn't eat too much. It's Super Bowl. I mean, I ate more than what I normally have been this past week, but I kept it within reason. And so, I hit the gym. So, I mean, I got on the elliptical and burned some calories to bank some calories. So it's been a good weekend, and I had today off. So that was nice. So always pleasant.
Congrats to the Patriots for winning another goddamn Super Bowl. Fuck you, Tom Brady. Go away. But congrats.
But he really didn't have anything to do with it.
No, he really didn't, which is fine. But that's not going to stop him from taking all the credit. It's not going to stop anyone from putting cameras on and going, "Look, Brady, he won 6. No one's done that. He's the best ever." Fuck him.
Anyways,
and not because of the football. Not because of the football. Fuck him because of the man.
Yeah, he was on a team that won 6.
Yeah,
he didn't like win 6. You know, like his team did it without him. Like Joe Montana, I have a feeling if he wasn't on those teams, wouldn't have won, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
because he's a fantastical quarterback.
You have to give it to Edelman though. He was pretty spectacular.
He's pretty beastly.
Yeah, Edelman's good.
I'm not a Patriots fan by any means, but he good player.
Yeah. So any of y'all playing video games?
Yes, we are.
Cool.
Yes, we are.
Corey, you want to go first?
Yeah. I played a lot of Destiny this weekend, but in preparation for that weird little Titanfall spinoff that we started hearing about over the weekend, I played a little bit of Titanfall 2.
Ooh.
And let me tell you what, that is a very fun video game to play.
Now you played campaign, right?
I actually jumped into some multiplayer and got wrecked. I got wrecked, but it was still fun.
What on Xbox?
Yeah.
What mode you play?
Just team. Okay. I think just whatever the team deathmatch is called.
Okay, cool.
But I actually have it installed on PlayStation also, Moose. If you wanna, because like I got it on Xbox and then it was on sale on PlayStation. I'm like, well, I got a lot of friends that play it on PlayStation too. I might as well get it.
It's probably gonna see a resurge because of the
Yeah. So is Apex Legends like part of Titanfall 2, or is it just a free mode that you separate download?
It's a free mode. It's like 18 gigabytes. You have to download separately, and then it has nothing. The only like similarities is the gunplay, the guns, and that's pretty much it.
So is it?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I would take hand over fist.
What?
That game.
Oh,
it's awesome.
You stopped. I thought you were doing a dramatic pause, and then you didn't keep going.
No, I said which I would take hand over fist.
So before I talk, go in how much I'm enjoying it. Finish what you were saying, Corey. So you played some Titanfall 2, enjoying that.
Yeah, and I like the campaign. I should probably finish because I know there's some pretty impressive parts in that campaign. But I've been playing a lot of that. I've been trying to finish up New Super Mario Brothers U and Valkyria Chronicles, which is they're kind of like I'm on the couch and watching.
Is that 4?
What?
The Valkyria Chronicles. Is that 4?
Well, I started 4 and then I went back to 1 because the campaigns are kind of like they happen parallel to each other. Okay. And I feel like I would get more out of 4 if I went back to 1 because 4 is like the real sequel to 1. Mm-hmm. Because there is crossover between characters and paths and campaigns and stuff. Okay. So I feel like I would get more out of 4 if I played 1 first. And since Nintendo refuses to tell me when we're getting Fire Emblem, I'm just going to be playing some Valkyria Chronicles.
They're like never jackass.
I know. They're never getting Metroid, never getting Fire Emblem. I'm just kidding. So that's
watching 2 years they cancel Metroid. Respawn's working on it now.
I mean, you know what? I would be all right if they made a Metroid game that felt like Titanfall.
Right?
Just saying. I mean, I know it wouldn't be a true quote unquote Metroid game, but it would be fun. So, but I've been playing. That's kind of all I've been playing. I've also been working on the website, and Matt and I recorded Saturday for a good,
2 hours,
half hour, quote unquote.
Wow, 2 hours. Guys.
Yeah, for the best of episode. So it's coming. February 23rd. It's dropping. I think it's a Saturday. I'm not 100% sure, but February 23rd, it's coming.
Yes, it's a Saturday
because that is our breakout anniversary.
So 3 years ago.
Nice. Cool.
So there you go. Best of episode. There's my plug for the day.
Sweet.
Yeah. I think that is all Sam Hall's fault, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think he was. Well, I think he emailed about it, and like you had mentioned it maybe just prior, and then all of a sudden you started working on it, didn't tell anybody about it, and now
I'm starting to get people's videos and stuff. Like I got Nerd Overdrives yesterday. It's pretty exciting. And then I have Moose and Jeff's, and then I have Jesse and Ed's, and mine and Matt's, and then friend of the show Joey P's incoming. So,
yeah.
So I talked to Joey. He's gonna come on a show in like a couple weeks. So
cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty hyped to have the JP back. You know. So, but that's kind of all I've been playing. Nothing really new to report on anything because, you know. Oh, I played the Anthem demo again this weekend, and
anything new to report?
No. Dude. I'm like, I really hope I'm not disappointed in this game because there's a channel that we do called Javelins for Hire, and it's an Anthem channel. So
I mean, your first episode could be like, "Look, we don't want to do this anymore."
Yeah, you don't have to commit to the channel if the game.
I mean, look.
No, I know.
Even if you hated the Division, we could get Jeff to replace you and me, Jason and Jeff. You know, and Jesse, we could all talk about it.
True. That's true. You know, that's fine.
I mean, and don't get it twisted. The Division 2 could just be a hot dumpster fire as well. And at that point, you're just like, I'm not going to the dark zone anymore. Forget these junkies. You know, fine. You know, if we try stuff and it doesn't, if you don't like the game, don't do the show.
Yeah, no. I know. But that's that's all I've been playing. I played as the Colossus Titan, and the Colossus Titan is pretty cool. I like my biggest issue, like I said last week, with Anthem right now is the gunplay. It's not fun to shoot things in that game. Everything is a bullet sponge. Everything relies on comboing with friends, other javelins and stuff. And like if you're playing by yourself, man, you're not going to get anything out of this game. I'm telling you right now. So, but Jesse played a lot. He said he really enjoyed the Interceptor, which is the kind of fast-paced stealth ninja style javelin. So
okay.
He said he really enjoyed that javelin, and he said he still enjoys the Ranger probably the best, which is like the most universal one. So
okay.
So yeah, that's all I have to report. I'm gonna play Anthem. I'm just so far, man. What I've played, maybe I just need to get into the story. Maybe I need to realize like it's a BioWare game. I just like, man, I just cannot get into it right now.
Mm-hmm.
That demo just did not do any. It didn't give me any more hype. It actually kind of is turning me off a little bit, to be quite honest. But that's just me. So, anyways, that's all I've been playing.
Given the conversation we had last week and how we're talking about it today, I hope EA gives them enough time to support this game because that does not sound good.
No, it's
because let's be honest. Given the whole Amy Hennig thing that happened recently and all the Star Wars cancellations that they've been doing, I'm scared for Respawn now.
Wait,
yeah.
Why would you be scared for Respawn?
Because they're working on a Star Wars game.
Yeah. I mean,
and
my thing
I feel like
Titanfall 2 was not the most successful thing, despite being good. It was not the most successful thing out there.
I am hearing good things about the Apex Legends though so far.
I mean, yeah, I hope so. Let's go to Moose.
I would,
because
like,
he's over there not screaming but screaming.
Not that Apex. I would feel really bad for Respawn, but I feel like, what if everybody downloads Apex Legends and doesn't spend a penny on it?
Yeah,
they just play it for free, and I would feel really bad for Respawn, but I would laugh because it's EA's big like battle royale thing, which is funny because the Battlefield battle royale game comes out in like 3 weeks. Like they're doing the same thing.
What if Apex Legends becomes adult Fortnite? That would be good.
That could be. Good. There's no building.
Well, no, I'm not talking about the building thing, but like, you know, just all of a sudden, you know,
like adult gamers play it more than
like the Gen Xers, Gen Yers are into Apex Legends, but the millennials are still doing that Fortnite thing.
It's yeah, I can see that happening.
So Moose, you've been playing Apex Legends. What else you been playing before you get into that?
I've been playing a lot of Division, enjoying the hell out of that, trying to just spending time gearing up and having fun with it. Playing like daily missions on hard and challenging, trying to get better gear, get a better gear score. There's stuff you can earn in the game towards. Basically, I'm trying to get better gear for the Dark Zone, to go into the Dark Zone and try an attempt to get the Rogue trophy. But I need to find. I was advised on which. Like, I'm using the Fire, I think it's called the Firebrand or the Firebird gear set. And so basically what it does is, like, your turret that you throw out can spit fire. And so, like, the set just increases the amount of damage the fire does. It increases the distance that it has. And basically, like, I just melt enemies. Like, if I'm playing on hard in like a tier 3 world, which that's what I play with Jason, because he's not geared enough to get, because the worlds can be tiered from 1 through 5, and you get better gear as you go, but then also like enemies spawn at a certain level as you go higher. And I think it's 35 or 36 is world 5. But anyway, so I need, that is a PvE set, and I need to find a PvP set. And so like I've been advised on what to get. So now I just have to like play enough hard missions to actually get the drops, to actually switch over and try and go into the Dark Zone. But been playing that. I did play a little bit of Hong Kong Massacre, which is awesome. Thoroughly enjoy that game. It's a little weird because like you can't see like what you're going into, but like the cool thing is like you have a cool like a bullet time feature on L1, I think it is.
L2.
It's L2, and then you have a dodge on R2, and then it's basically just like left and right sticks move you, and it's a twin stick shooter, and then obviously R2 shoots, and so like you're running into like a room, so it's basically built to be a little bit faster. So you're like less strategic. It's more aggressive. It's kind of like, I would say if Hotline Miami is to Dark Souls, I feel like Hong Kong Massacre would be like Bloodborne, would be to Bloodborne. Like it would be the like, just get in there, get aggressive, like run into a room. Oh, hey, this guy over here is trying to shoot you with a shotgun blast. Slow down time, dodge over it, and shooting his direction as you're like doing a spinning like flip over to land on your feet, and then go after the next guy. Like it's pretty badass. It's a fun game. So Division, Hong Kong Massacre, and then been playing a lot of the, what is it, Rogue Sky Rogue on Switch. Still loving that. And then a lot, like I played like 10 to 12 rounds of Apex Legends. And if you liked Titanfall at all, everybody loves it because of the Titans, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you spend the vast majority of your time outside your Titan. Well,
I actually really like Titanfall because of the pilot movement. Like the Titans are a cool aspect. They're like a cool secondary like thing, you can call it. They're kind of like when you're playing Call of Duty, they kind of remind me of like when you would call on an airstrike, or you know, when you call on a care package or something. Like that's what a Titan reminds me of, but it's one that you can actually control yourself, which is cool. But like
as long as it's alive,
I played a lot of Titanfall 1, and like when I was playing Titanfall 1 a lot, like I would always have the Titan follow me around, or you know, stand guard while me and my teammates were like trying to accomplish an objective, or you know, trying to take out the other team. So, I mean, there's a lot of like the Titans are really versatile, and I like to use them as like a secondary thing while I'm controlling the pilot.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and I liked the pilot movement as well too. I liked the modes that they had. Like they had the Fire Strike or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but it was like pilot based. They had pilot versus pilot, which was just pilots versus pilot, which was pretty cool. And then they had a mode where it was like kind of like capture the flag, but you only had like 60 seconds to do it or something like that. That was a lot of fun, and it was like you were once and done. Like you didn't respawn. You respawned in the next match. But anyways, so Apex Legends, download it. Hopped in with a buddy of mine. It's pretty cool. Like you just pick a point. Like it's 3 people to a squad. There's 8 characters and 6 of them are unlocked. 2 of them are locked behind a paywall, which is fine, whatever, because like I found like three characters that I like to use, and then I saw 2 additional ones that I'm like, I could use those if I have to. So I don't really feel the need to buy the characters that are behind the paywall. You just buy them if you want them. You basically just when you squad up and you guys are ready, you get like a timer that goes down across the screen, and you might end up in first place, second place, or third place to pick. And whatever place you're in, you have to wait for your turn to pick which character you want to use. So you might not get your character because someone else might pick them, and so you'll just have to pick a random. And then like somebody is designated like the jump leader. He basically picks where everybody drops, but you can break away and go wherever you want if you don't want to follow him. But like it has weapons on the ground that are like blackout and stuff like that. It's got body armor. You get a helmet. They're tiered, so you get like white. I've seen white, blue, and purple. I haven't seen like like an orange or anything. And then you get the weapons like we're in Titanfall. So you get like the flatline, you get the devotion. With the flatline was an assault rifle, and the devotion was a LMG. But like you'll get these weapons that are like in Titanfall, and then you move exactly like a pilot in Titanfall. Like you run, and then you can slide, you can bunny hop to move across places faster. If you put your gun away, you run faster. I find the combat is a lot better than Black Ops. Like I feel like I survive longer in Blackout than I do this. Like I came out of one match and had like 4 kills. And I was like, okay, what is going on here? So like I feel like it might just be people trying to get used to like Titanfall, but it's awesome. It's fun to play. I'm having a blast with it. Like they have different characters that picked up some of the pilot specialties from Titanfall 1. Like there's one character that has the grappling hook that you could equip to your pilot. One person has the disappearing trick. I played a soldier. She basically has like a smoke screen that you could fire up, and it'll basically cover the area in a smoke screen so that they can't see you. So like if you're trying to retrieve like there's crates that are already in the game, and if you find them, you can throw up the smoke screen so people can't see you while you're collecting your gear. And then like there's one guy that carries a shield, and then he has a like it'll be like a like in Helldivers, Matt, the shredder. Like it's like a
like a nuke drop.
Yeah, but it's not nuke. It's just like it's like a
airstrike.
Yeah, it's an airstrike. Thank you. I was like, I can't think of the freaking word to say. But like you earn points to it. So you get like a passive skill, you get a skill on L1, and then you get a skill on L1 and R1. And so you have to like, the longer you're in the game, the more time you're building up to get your L1 R1 skill. And it doesn't work off kills like Call of Duty does with like the battery, which has the grenade launcher, like the classes that are in for like regular multiplayer, not Blackout.
It's not like relying on kill streaks or anything.
No, it's not relying on kill streaks or anything. It's just relying on a time. And so like you just move, and like we were just like hauling ass. I feel like when I was interacting with other enemies, like I had a fair chance. I feel like it's more balanced than Blackout is. And then also what's pretty cool is like they have a respawn mode to it, and it's not like a specialty, it's like built in. So like if the 3 of us were playing and both of you guys went down, but I wiped the people that were trying to take us out, I could pick up Matt's flag and I run it to a machine and I turn it in and you respawn, then I can go back and pick up Corey's flag and run it over and heal spawn. So they have like a cold respawn system already built into the game. It's not like a specialty mode like they added in Blackout recently.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You get, like I said, you get armor to add, and then you get like rechargeable batteries for your shield. You'll get health, and you get obviously like you get like the scopes and the clip sizes, all that stuff to like add to your guns to like add to your survivability. So it's pretty badass. It moves fast too. Like I feel like I'm not in matches as long. I haven't even made it. I don't even know what the highest rated it is in a match that I've made it to. I was just having so much fun playing it. So it's good. I highly recommend. I mean, for free. It's only an 18 gigabyte game, and it's 90 players. It's 20 teams of 3. I think. Yeah, that would work, right? 2 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, it's 60. Sorry, 60. But whatever it is, it's not 100. Sorry, I can't remember it all. I don't.
I think it's 60. It's 23 teams of 3.
So it's not like it's not relying on trying to figure out freaking what 100 people are doing. So it's pretty cool. I highly recommend checking it out. But that's what I've been playing. Matt, how about you?
I've been playing a lot. I'll get the weird stuff out of the way first. I've been playing this thing called Vassal. Vassal is a tabletop. I guess the best way to say it is a tabletop engine. I've been using it to play Guild Ball.
Okay, cool.
And it only really works if you know how whatever game you're playing with it. If you have to basically know how the game works in order to use it well. I basically I found that it was finally available on Mac, downloaded it, played it. A guy from the Ukraine named Sid showed me around. Apparently, he's the guy who is now handling development of it, which is really fascinating. But he basically took me through. Like we started a game, we haven't actually finished it. I am up 8-6, I believe. And or no, I'm up 6. It might be 6-4, but either way, playing Guild Ball online because I can't get to anybody that plays it physically. But it's really fun. It's a more time-consuming way to play it. But hey, I'm getting games in. Reba and I yesterday played a card game called Keyforge. If you've not heard of Keyforge is designed by Richard Garfield, the guy who designed Magic the Gathering. Instead of actually buying packs and hoping you get good cards, you buy decks. The decks are $10 a piece, so the barrier of entry is not very high. And you can basically play game after game with said deck. We had a ball learning that game. Reba actually said to me yesterday she said this morning that might be one of the better games we've played together. So we will probably be playing that again. I really enjoyed it. I mean, the mechanics are very similar to Magic the Gathering, but it's not near as obtuse and time intensive. There's no mana. It's actually really great. While the game we played, because we're both new, it took us a long time. I feel like you could probably get games as quick as between 20 and 30 minutes. If both players are kind of like firing on cylinders. The last weird nerdy thing I got into before I go to video games, I've been watching Mobile Suit Gundam. Okay. I had watched Gundam Wing, I guess, as it was on American television back in the 90s, but it was very I didn't understand it because it seemed like the episodes aired in not in order, so nothing made sense episode to episode. But I've watched the first 4 episodes of the original run. That show's good, man. Like I finally get why Austin Walker's always talking about it, because there's some cool shit in that game. Like the opening is like it's almost kind of Bolshevik revolution-y. There's political intrigue, and when they finally get to the mech stuff, it's really fun to watch. Like that's a good ass show. The soundtrack is very synthwave John Williams. If that makes sense to anybody. But yeah, no, I will continue to watch that. That's really good. That has actually gotten me interested in playing mech games. So I have re-downloaded Galaxy. I've re-downloaded Titanfall. I've re-downloaded a ton of giant robot games that I actually didn't get to play last night, but I'm probably going to be exposing myself to in the future again, or re-exposing, I should say. Game-wise, I platinumed Onrush. That was platinum.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. That was platinum number 112. That game's good. I'm glad to be done with it.
Understandable.
But yeah, it's that the final set of challenges in that game are really annoying. But that game, yeah, the mechanic. Well, when you get to the one where there's like where it requires you to do 12 takeouts, let me know. I still have the game on my system, and I will.
With what though? Did they make it difficult and make it like 12 takeouts with a bike? Is it?
No, it's with a Titan.
Is it in one race?
Yeah, it's in one race.
Oh, see now, woo! Yeah. That's where it's difficult.
Yeah, that was annoying.
We had an interesting time doing. I think it was the 15 or 18 across a tournament. So it was like 3 races.
Yeah,
we had to try it twice. So that's okay. Interesting.
I got to the point where it depended on what car I was using. Like I would definitely be if it was that situation. I'm like okay. Depending on what each race challenge is, like if it's countdown or lockdown, like I could pick a car that I could get takeouts with in that particular situation. Yeah. But doing it with a Titan, those things are fucking slow.
They are.
And everybody on your team is a Titan, but everybody on the other team can be whatever they want.
Yeah.
So if you're like 5 or 6 Titans against a team full of bikes, your teammates are taking out everybody. So you can't get in like damn it, AI, tone it down. You're making me look bad. But
I'm the star here.
Yeah, this is my game. And then I played Hong Kong Massacre a lot last night and this morning. That game is I remember vaguely you telling me over Facebook like not to play it like Hotline Miami. And almost immediately I didn't understand why. And I think that's because I mean I'm not going to say you're wrong because I think you could play any game however you want. But yeah, I that game is very Hotline Miami in the best ways. I like the slowdown mechanic. I like the dodge roll mechanic that they have. The soundtrack fucking slaps. Like that game is good. I feel like it straddles the difficulty line between Hotline Miami 1 and 2, where Hotline Miami was difficult and fast, but you were always able to just get right back in. And there are sections of Hotline Miami 2 that are just like, no, fuck you, player. If you can get through this, good for you, but fuck you as well. But it's really good. Play that game. I mean, it's $20 on PSN. I don't know where else it is. I'm assuming it's other places, but it's really good. I mean, it has like that obtuse story thing going on where, yeah, there's some tacit storyline that threads through Hotline Miami that makes absolutely no sense, but neither do most of the missions. Hong Kong Massacre is really good. I also play something else. Why do I think I played something else?
Maybe you played something else.
I did play a little bit of Hitman. I think
you streamed it. I think today.
I did stream it today. I'm thinking like my time doing daily streams of that game might be winding down.
Well, you said you were getting close to like completing it as far as all the trophies, so I could see how you would want to move on to something else.
Like I've gotten all the trophies in the Hitman 2 stuff. I've not gotten them in Hitman 1.
So would you move? Now is all the Hitman 1 content in Hitman 2?
Yeah.
Oh, so would you want to? You could do that.
And I was doing that today, and I was like, I actually hit a weird roadblock where I've done all the story missions in Paris, but the trophy didn't pop, and I was like, what's happening here? So I'm thinking I might actually have to go back through and make sure I complete the missions, like where you do all the stories and then finish the mission, because in 2 you could see a storyline through to its completion, and if the completion isn't killing a target, you can actually do a complete other storyline before. So I'm thinking you have to do the story in 1 and kill the target. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research on that. But yeah, Hitman 2, Hitman in general is really fun. I've not done a lot of the escalation things that have happened since release. I did none of the escalations that are in 1, and there's 1 or 2 for every map. So I think my time is winding down. That doesn't mean it is. And I'm still in the midst of working on License to Kill stuff. I have 2 full missions designed. I just need to do text for them. Okay. So that game is fucking great, man. It still is, and I'm not tired of playing it. I will do elusive targets as they come out. They just released their roadmap for February today, which I haven't looked at yet, but that'll probably be interesting. And I think that's it game wise. Yeah, that's it game wise. So it is 20 questions day, gentlemen. We do have 3 questions. Do you want to try the 3 questions and then 20 questions, or do you want to do 20 questions and then leave the questions for next week?
I think what we should do, here's my take at it real quick. Do the 20 questions, and if we have time to do a question or 2, we can do 1 or 2 questions and then carry the one of the other ones over till next week. Cool. You know what I mean? Because then we get the 20 questions in, and then if we have time, we're good. If we don't, then we just bounce.
All right.
Word.
Well, 20 questions, everyone. It's Moose's game this week. Corey and I have to guess. For those of you who don't know how it works, Moose has a game in his head. He's not going to tell us what it is unless we guess it. We are going to ask yes or no questions. We have
type me in the chat. What's the game? That way I look smart.
I got you, fam. We have 30 seconds to ask each question, and then at every 5, we have a 2-minute interval. We have a 2-minute, sort of huddle. After question 20, we have a 5-minute huddle, and then we have to have a guess. If we guess incorrectly at any point, we lose. If we guess correctly at any point, we win. Winner gets a point, and loser goes home empty-handed. So Corey and I can either get a point or Moose can get a point. It's 0-0-0. New season of 20 questions kicks off right now.
So I'll keep track of the questions, or do you want to keep track of the questions? And I'll keep track
of the questions in our chat here.
All right, who's going first?
Corey, you want to do the honors?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, Moose. Is this an indie game?
Yes.
Haha.
Did this game initially release on the current console generation?
No.
Okay.
Did this game come out on the PS3, Xbox 360, Wii generation of consoles initially?
No.
Okay, so is this game available on consoles?
Yes.
Okay. But it's an indie game.
Is this game available in like a retail package, like a physical medium?
Hold on.
Well, if it didn't come out, you asked if it came out initially this gen, right, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't come out last gen. Then it probably should have, unless it's PC only.
Can neither you asked if it has a physical edition?
Yes.
I can not confirm that. Looking. But yeah, I can't confirm that. Another question.
Okay.
I don't like this. This is question 5, right?
Yeah. Not covering ourselves in glory here, Corey.
No, we are not.
Welcome back to 20 Questions.
Is this a 2D game? Can you confirm that, Moose?
It's not a 3D game.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's a 3D game. Indie game.
Yeah.
So when you asked, what was your second question?
My second question?
If this initially released on the current generation of consoles.
And then I asked if it was initially released on the Xbox 360 PS3 generation.
I still stand by my answers.
Uh-oh. Looks like Moose.
All right.
Looks like Moose doesn't know.
All right. So okay, we fucked up that first round of questions.
Sure did.
Wait, you got to get your.
What if it's something dumb like Toe Jam and Earl?
2 minutes, right? Go.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
What if it's something dumb like Toe Jam and Earl?
Well, but it didn't.
Okay, so we know it's not a 2D game.
It's not a 2D game. It's an indie game.
Man, what indie games came out before these last 2 generations?
Blizzard games, but most of them aren't available on console. Or unless it's like a Valve game like Portal. But that was last generation.
This sounds Half-Life.
I don't know.
I'm gonna catch so much hell for this.
You probably are.
As long as you're settled in for it.
I am, but I'm gonna defend it.
That's fine.
As long as you're ready for it, Moose. It's all that matters, right?
Just some Pokemon ass.
Okay, only the biggest game in the entire world, guys.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so it's my question now.
Yes.
Yeah, you got 33 seconds, but if you're ready,
so let's
ready.
Let's get into perspective and mechanics. Is this a shooter in any way, shape, or form?
no.
Okay.
Is it multiplayer?
No.
Let's see. And you said it's not a 2D game. Is this a platformer?
No.
Okay.
3D game. What other freaking 3D games? Is this an RPG? You should probably know about the game you picked, Moose.
No, I do know about the game. I've played it. Rephrase the question.
So
Why?
Are there RPG elements? I would probably. So chances are, if
every game has RPG elements.
I know. So
is this? Can you upgrade your character in this game?
Yes.
In any way?
Yes.
Okay.
Before I get to my question, do you have any thoughts?
Me? No, I have no idea.
Okay. All right. Because this is the next question, then the huddle. Is this a? No.
I think we can chalk up the return of 20 questions as less than stellar for this first episode of the season.
Is this? Jeez, never mind. Is this a puzzle game?
No.
Okay, great. What the fuck else is there? No platform, no RPG, no puzzle game, no shooter.
All right.
No platformer.
Nope. 3D. Could we go? Well, shoot, because most indie games started here. So if it didn't come out within the last like 10 or 15 years, it's probably a Western developed indie game.
Yeah.
3D indie game.
It's probably like a Nintendo game. No, it's actually because he would have known. He would have known if it was physical.
I mean, we could ask if it's. That was a really bad first question. I hate this now.
Yeah, we found a spectacular new way to fuck ourselves, Corey.
Look, I thought if I asked if it was an indie game, it's Moose. That would narrow it down to a lot of things. And then he eliminated all the things that I thought it was going to be on the second and third questions.
Yeah.
Man, this is one tired, mind-bending episode.
Congratulations, all of you that asked for 20 questions. You get a wet fart.
I think a wet fart is more exciting.
So,
because you never know if anything came out until you pull your pants down.
Yeah, it's a little surprise. It's a little surprise. Okay,
clay, smelly surprise.
Great. We spent more time talking about poop than whatever this game is.
Give the people what they want, Matt. Give the people what they want.
True. So it's not a puzzle game, not a platformer, not an RPG, not a shooter.
What?
You want a tip?
Oh God, this is a penis joke waiting to happen, isn't it?
I'll give you a tip if you want. You sure?
Yeah, let's not do that just yet.
Okay. 30 seconds.
Huh. Man, Matt, I'm stuck.
Me too. You can upgrade your character.
We could ask if it's multi-platform. We could ask if it.
That's a good question.
You get it. It's my turn, right?
No, it's mine.
No, you went.
Oh wait, no, your odds. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Time.
Because I have an idea of what it might be.
Go with it.
Okay. Did this come out during the GameCube PS? No, hold on. Scratch that question. Is this a multi-platform game?
Yes, it's on multiple platforms. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Yes, it's on multiple platforms.
And okay. I was gonna add an addendum to that question, but he already answered, so that would be cheating.
That would be another question.
I know.
So you're gonna have to wait till.
What addendum were you looking to add? What addendum were you looking to add, Corey?
Initially, the word initially.
Oh.
But
jeez.
All right.
I always forget about that word.
Yeah. Can't confirm that it was physical though. That's what's fucking me up.
Okay, for the developer, no, but there might be limited run out there.
Oh,
I can't confirm that.
Dude, this has to be some sort of Vita game or PSP game or something.
yeah. But like, I wouldn't consider limited run as a physical edition.
Okay,
I wouldn't.
Then
let's not address that here. Let's not address that here.
No, then no, it doesn't.
Okay.
So
okay,
there's your bonus.
Yeah, because physical means like everybody has access to it physically.
Right.
And
okay. All right. So if we're going under that understanding from here on out, that's what that means. Doesn't just mean limited run or anything like that. It means you can actually go to the store and get any regular Joe can get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think if you were to take a limited run game to GameStop, I don't think they'd take it.
Oh, I think they would, because then they jack the price up because it's extra.
Yeah, dude, I've already seen Ukulele used at GameStop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, Ukulele was released physical, wasn't it?
No, not on Switch.
Oh.
It was. I mean, it was a limited run thing, and Best Buy did a limited run of the limited run. It has a different case than the one you order online.
Okay.
So you can get limited run games at Best Buy now.
Oh, okay. That sucks.
Yeah, Ukulele is freaking $50, dude.
It is multiple platform. It's not a shooter. Jesus Christ! What the hell else does Moose play?
What does Moose play? He plays a lot of Vita. Could be a handheld game.
Is oh geez, never mind. I don't even know, Corey. I don't even know.
I know.
I don't
stuck too.
Is this a Western developed game? I don't have anything.
No.
Ooh.
Okay, great.
Okay. So what have we confirmed any combat or anything in this, Matt?
No. You have not talked about any combat.
Is there? Wait, Matt, you asked if you could shoot stuff, right?
Yeah. So this is, I asked if
it's a shooter.
I asked if there's a shooter of any kind.
Is there melee combat in this game?
Yes.
Okay, melee combat. Check.
Okay. Stupid cloud. 3D melee combat.
Were we under the understanding that magic is not shooting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, magic's a separate thing. Magic is not shooting, everybody.
It goes pew pew out of a wand.
Yeah, but it sparkles when it comes out, so it doesn't count.
Nice.
I don't know, man. I've seen some of those Mass Effect guns. They unleash some sparkling animation. Same with Borderlands.
Yeah.
Can upgrade your character. Melee combat. It's not an RPG. Well, did not say that. So it could be an RPG.
No, I asked if it was. Well, no, I didn't. I asked if you could upgrade your character in any way.
Because he said, well, when we asked that, he said rephrase the question. So it's not a traditional RPG.
I bet it's something kind of like the way that Horizon is an RPG, where like you just kind of upgrade with skill points and stuff without actually using experience points or anything. What about
is this a licensed game?
No.
What about that? What about that Vita Soul Sacrifice game? Technically an indie game.
Or tweak it in.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Or toki it in, or however you say it.
I think you made that word up.
No, I didn't.
That's a made up word.
Tokidoin?
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, I know what you mean. Tokaiden, I think it is. Tokai.
Both of those games are Western developed. They are Monster Hunter likes.
What if it's something like he brought it up earlier today? He was talking about it earlier. Something like God Eater.
Those would fall into that camp, I believe. But I don't think God Eater was on.
Is it my turn or is it your turn?
It's your turn.
Is this game part of a series?
Yes.
Okay. It's getting exciting, guys. It's getting exciting. I'm gonna have to put music behind our voices during this, so it sounds more dynamic and exciting.
I think you just need to insert sound effects for every yes and every no. Like yes is like that old Windows sound, that da da, and then the no is a.
There's a comedy fail audio clip in iMovie, so
sweet. Okay, so this is a 2-minute huddle. Has time started, Moose?
I can start it. You can get this. I'll let you know when you're done. So take your time.
All right.
I mean,
I know that Soul Sacrifice has a weird book that talks to you. I don't know anything about Tukaiden. There is that one that takes place basically in a prison. All of these, I think, were like, I know Soul Sacrifice, I think, only is on Vita. Tukaiden or however you say it, that eventually got a PS4 edition. But I think that was physical for sure, because I remember seeing it at GameStop.
He did say this was also multi-platform, so that would cut out Soul Sacrifice.
Yeah. What if that's like Sword Art Online?
There's no multiplayer.
Are you sure?
Unless that is a non-multiplayer game.
I think Sword Art Online.
I don't know. You said online, so I just assumed it was multiplayer.
No, Sword Art Online is it's the name of a series, and that was on the Sword Art Online was on Vita, but like the online has to do with the name of the anime or manga, not the actual game.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which makes it so simple to understand.
Yeah, sounds like a dot hack situation.
Yeah,
but Snowden, but not Snowden.
But anime.
Anime.
But see, that would also fall under a license category.
True.
That's true. It's a good point.
It sounds like we're done.
Yeah.
You're done, son.
Jeez. Are we gonna feel real dumb if we don't get this, Moose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, great fan! I love feeling dumb.
I feel dumber already.
Especially.
Completely outside of the game. Completely outside of 20 questions. Is this a Moose style game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah. I plan on platinuming it.
He's full of shit.
No.
I'm kidding, Moose. I'm kidding. All right, so question 16. It is part of a series?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah, boy. Yep.
Is this a Monster Hunter like?
No.
Okay. I don't think it's God Eater. That.
Yeah. Do you have like party members or companions in this game?
No.
No. Okay. Interesting. Man, I have like zero idea. A Moose style game. That's like every game I don't play.
Yeah.
Sorry, Matt, you're on your own today.
I'm out here going, what's a Moose style game now?
Jason's really gonna like this one.
Jeez. We confirmed it was part of a series, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that means it's a Moose style game with sequels. Great. Doesn't help me at all. It just
And apparently he can platinum it, so
jeez.
all right.
Man. It's an indie game, but does it have some sort of a publishing partner? Like, I mean, could we go that route? Is it my question or yours, Matt?
It's mine.
Okay.
Well, if it has a publishing partner, it's technically not an indie game. But then again, you have people like 505 and Annapurna and Devolver.
Even the EA originals are technically indie games, you know.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second.
Well, I'm just saying.
I know. Something he plans on platinuming.
Did we ever talk about what you play as in this game?
No.
Like a human?
We have totally fucked ourselves, and we are far from home. We are out here in space. There are no stars around. Like we are out here with nothing but nothing but 2 fingers and an oxygen helmet that is almost out. Do you play as a human?
No.
Why not? All right, great. Fantastic.
Do you play as some sort of living creature that's not a robot, or say, I don't know, a creature made out of yarn, for instance? Do you play as an organic organism?
Yes.
Okay, so sort of anthropomorphic animal or some sort. That's good to know. So what if it's freaking Bubsy or something stupid like that?
I don't think Moose wants to platinum
I wouldn't put it past Moose.
I mean, true. There's probably some secret like 20-minute Bubsy platinum that Moose is going to.
5 minutes.
Whoa.
Right. My bad.
Question 20 hasn't happened yet. I know you basically have this one, but there are rules here, Moose. Most of them you set. Okay, he wants to plat.
Sean's in the chat saying this game of 20 questions is totally broke.
Oh man, Deshaun, you just got here. Just wait.
Oh boy.
Unless you've been listening the whole time and just been quiet, either way. And also, nice to see you, by the way. Okay, so you need a question. Is this game of 20 questions over?
Sure.
No, no, never mind. I don't get another question.
Nope, we don't get another question. It's 5 minutes and we're out here.
Jeez. Okay.
Do we even want to waste the 5 minutes?
No. I don't. I have zero idea.
Yeah, like I could speculate all day. It's something
I'm gonna fight Moose, I feel like.
I think he's going to.
Man. What if it's something like SteamWorld Dig or something?
Well, that's a 2D game.
True. Never mind. False. Not confirmed, not SteamWorld Dig. Confirmed.
You know, if you
What if
want
it's something like Torchlight or I mean, I'm trying to think of like, because it's technically an indie game.
Torchlight was not released physically.
It's part of its series. You can upgrade your characters, Diablo style.
Torchlight was initially released during the last console generation.
Yeah, I guess. Could have been on PC before then, though.
It wasn't, though.
Shut up. Trying to find a way to make it something. What else is Diablo like? Baldur's Gate.
Nope. You know what? I'm totally okay just going with this unless you really want to stick this out, Corey.
Man, dude, if it's something like, what if it's something like an early BioWare game? Because technically an indie game.
They were also all released physical.
I know, but I'm trying to make stuff up as I go.
I'm like, for some reason, I feel like the only thing we have is getting Moose on a technicality at this point, which look at, judging by his face right now.
I know. I'm just gonna close the window if he's. I hate you so much, Moose. I don't even know what the game is, and I hate you.
All right, so you know what, I'm done talking about this. If you want to reason this out, but
I hope your dog eats you tonight.
He probably will.
What is it, Moves? Let's get it over with.
Cat Quest.
See,
that was initially released this console generation.
And
it was initially released. You said, was it originally initially released on current consoles? It was released on Windows
and it has
iOS
it has a physical Switch.
And then 2 months later, it came out on the PlayStation and the Switch.
And it has a physical Switch, though.
No, I don't think it does.
It does. You can pre-order on Amazon right now. Right meow.
See, I said I couldn't confirm that. So, because when you click on that stuff, it took me to the digital codes.
I mean, to be fair, I wasn't going to get there anyway, even if I had.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we can really. I think you won this one, but see, this is where this
no Pokemon debacle, but
that's true. That's true, but it's also like, man, it's all fucking semantics with us.
See, that's the problem. Like I was like, you said,
on the console
released on current gen consoles, and I'm like, it's on these consoles. It came out on these consoles, but it wasn't initially released. It came out on Windows and iOS first, and then 2 months later came the consoles. And I'm like, I've got to stick.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. You did the right thing. You did the right thing.
That's why I was like, Corey's gonna hate me, and then. I still wanted to be like, don't get hung up on that because it's not what you think. I wanted to be like stop thinking like, oh, it was last gen, it's older than that. Like, no, like you got to think of it like the way it really is. Like, no, it didn't initially launch on the consoles. It was
and that's
the same generation.
That just reaches into a strata of knowledge that I just will never.
Yeah,
I'll never keep in any degree. But so okay, Moose 1, Corey and I 0. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You fucking asshole.
I knew it. See,
but see, like I feel like every game of 20 questions ends with us calling the winner an asshole.
I'm like, they're so gonna get this one. I'm like, it's fucking Cat Quest. I'm like, it's so easy. And
dude, the last time I heard anything about Cat Quest is when you guys interviewed them.
Interviewed Jungle Bros. Now here's my thing. Like, here's the other thing also. Like, I feel it's an indie. They do have a publisher, but I feel it's an indie game because they are like a small team developing the next game. And I'm like, it's not like AAA.
Yeah, and it also comes down to like
there's some muddy waters there.
Yeah, the definition of indie is not hard and fast.
Yeah, so I felt like I was like, I'm just gonna pick Cat Quest because I do want to platinum it, and it's a good game. Like, Jason had a blast with it. I've had a blast with what I've played of it. So if you're thinking of picking it up, get it on Switch, get it on sale on PS4, and they're doing a lot of good. they're going to do a lot of combat overhauls for the sequel.
Yeah, I'm going to platinum that game as well. In fact, I have that on my PS4, so it'll probably.
I'm going to platinum it too, guys.
No, you're not. You're not even gonna.
How dare you lie to my face like that, Corey?
You're not even going to platinum Bloodborne. I think I'm going to beat you to the end of the dungeons before you get there.
Dude, I haven't had any time.
I know, man.
We keep talking about playing on a Sunday. It's just not happened.
Yeah,
but like I feel bad for Matt because I'm like, hey man, I'll play Sunday afternoon. When I mean, he's just like,
there is an excuse to do it because Bloodborne is going to be a featured game on Pod and Play this season, and we need you guys, so we have to play at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks because like I can't play on Sundays till late, and because that's really the only full day Reba and I have together. So I think since we have only basically 8 minutes till my hard out, I'm gonna leave the listener questions for next week.
Yeah.
So we will compile all of them for next week's show, and then we will see you first Monday of next month with the next installment. 20 questions. I'm gonna let Corey go second.
Ooh.
Oh boy, that means I have to pick a game. It's gonna take me a month to pick a game.
I know.
I want you to know I wore shorts and t-shirt today. It was so hot here in the Carolinas.
To be fair, I wore shorts and a hoodie, so
it's nice out.
Fuck off.
Sure is nice out.
It's cold here. Jesus.
Super nice out.
Actually, I'll be honest with you. I don't know how it is today. I haven't been outside. It's been kind of nice.
So that's yeah. I'll give you that one. It's understandable.
I haven't been outside. The last time I was outside, it was cold. So I'm going by what it was yesterday.
Yesterday.
So with the return of 20 questions and Moose winning, fucking asshole. This has been episode 131 of Nerds Gone Rogue. I promise I'm not salty about it. My name is Matthew Keel. You can find me at infinite_rewind on every social media platform I choose to be on. Corey.
Yeah.
You can hang tight for a second. Moose, where can we find you?
You can find me on all social media platforms that I choose to be on. That is also my PSN name and my Xbox name if I ever choose to buy an Xbox again.
Hey, he's a Twitch affiliate.
Yes, on Twitch as well, where I stream occasionally. I'm streaming Chalice Dungeons to get back into the Bloodborne. Also, you can find me on Tuesday nights. We usually start around 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Me, Jeff, and Jason talk about the PlayStation platform for Nerds Gone Platinum. You can reach us at NG_Platinum or on Twitter, or you can email us questions, comments, and concerns at nerdsgoneplatinum@gmail.com. And that's about it. That show goes live on Thursday. I mean, it goes up Thursday to listen, but you can hang out with us and we'll answer questions in the chat if there are any good ones while we record. So
that's it. You guys are really good about interacting with the chat.
Yeah, we try. Like I try and pull it up. Like actually, I think I'm the only one that does it.
No, Marshall does.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's true. Like I know Jeff doesn't, because like Jeff, I'm like, did you see that comment from tonight? And he's like, what? And I'm like, oh man, come on.
He's like, people are talking to us.
It's like I'm old. I don't know how to open pop out windows from Windows.
What's the contraption you call chat?
What is this YouTube?
No wonder why he ignores me all the time.
Just smack him. Just smack him.
How do I Twitter?
Oh, he knows how to Twitter.
What is the Twitter?
Tell me of the social media. Corey, take us home.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching Nerds Gone Rogue, episode 131. The fart in the wind that was 20 questions. It's real nice. So you can find us live every Monday night at 8:45-ish. Sometimes we're early, sometimes we're late, but you can find us on ngrradio.com or on youtube.com/ngrradio. You can watch us live. You can find a nice edited podcast the week later at 7 a.m. Eastern Time on Mondays. You can enjoy all of our other content on ngrradio.com, including Nintendo Pal Block, which I am on. We are giving away a copy of Yoshi's Crafted World, so you should enter that contest. You can also find Arsenal X, our Xbox podcast, and our other 3 game-specific podcasts, such as Javelins for Hire, Tower Casuals, and Dark Zone Junkies, all of which go up on Mondays at 6 a.m. Eastern Time. You should check out our breakout videos. We break out the podcasts. It's been good for us, I think. So during this podcast, I was finishing up. So
cool.
Go team. Anyways, you can like, subscribe, and share. And rate us on iTunes. Give us them 5 stars. Helps with discoverability. I was told we were supposed to say that now from a reliable other podcaster. So I guess we should say that now. So anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. Tune in next week, and we love you.
Banana and out.